Hello students, I am Mrs. Sane. You must have been enjoying this new way of learning. Okay, today we are going to start unit number 1 from your English textbook. We are going to discuss a very famous short story, An Astrologer's Day, written by a famous Indian English writer R.K. Narayan. He got many honors and awards for his writings, like Sahitya Academy Award. Among his many famous works, like Swami and Friends, The Guide, An Astrologer's Day, etc., Malgudi Days is also the famous collection of short stories. Malgudi is the imaginary town which the writer has created, and he depicted the incidents happening in this town. For you, in the end of this discussion, I have sent a link of an episode of the famous serial Malgudi Days shown on the national television, in which the same story, An Astrologer's Day, is depicted. It will surely help you to understand the story well. But first, let us move to the story, An Astrologer's Day. From the title, you come to know that the story is about the day in the life of an astrologer. Characters in the story. The main characters in this story are: first, an astrologer; second is a stranger; and the third is the astrologer's wife. The main character, the astrologer in this story, was not actually the astrologer. He became an astrologer only by chance. What was the situation behind it is revealed only in the end of the story. First, let us see where and how did he work as an astrologer, though he had no knowledge about it. The working place of this astrologer was called Town Hall Park, where he used to sit under a tamarind tree. The place was remarkable for the astrologer because there was always a crowd of people moving up and down the road from morning till night. Variety of trades and occupations were along the way. There were medicine sellers, sellers of hardwares, magicians, etc. And near him was a vendor of groundnut, who gave fancy names to the groundnuts. Sometimes he called the groundnuts Bombay ice cream. The other day he called the groundnuts Delhi almond, or he called them Raja's delicacy. All these words, are the examples of code mixing. The place Town Hall Park was lit up by shop lights nearby. There were no municipal lights. In the beginning of the story, we find the astrologer placing his equipments under the tree. Which are these equipments? You can see in this picture, the equipments are cowrie shells, a square piece of cloth with mystic charts on it, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writings. You must have seen that such things are generally used by astrologers. Now, in this picture you can see how this astrologer was looking, his appearance. You can see on his head there was a saffron colored turban. His forehead was painted with ash and vermilion. His eyes were sharp and gleaming, and his dark whiskers. Oh, he was looking just like a real astrologer. And the same appearance of this astrologer no doubt attracted his customers. The astrologer could answer the questions of the people. He could understand their problems in a few minutes, like an expert. How was this possible for him? It was just because he was very cunning. He had a working analysis of mankind's troubles. That means he very well knew about the general problems in the life of people like marriage, money, etc. Secondly, because of his long practice, he could understand the problems of people. The third reason was that he was good at reading people, reading their minds. And the most important reason was that he was a good listener. It was his trick that he allowed his customers to talk first, at least for 10 minutes, which provided him enough time for understanding what was wrong with that customer, what was his problem. Now, there is a climax in the story. One day, the astrologer was about to go home. He was putting his things in his bag when a stranger came there. The stranger forced the astrologer to answer his questions. He challenged the astrologer. He was ready to give the astrologer 8 annas. Anna was the currency in the past. So the stranger was ready to give 8 annas. But he said that if the astrologer would fail to give the correct answer, he must give the stranger twice the money. The stranger was sure that the astrologer would not be able to give answer. It was a challenge. The astrologer agreed. The stranger lit the cheroot. Again, it is the example of code mixing. Cheroot is a type of cigar. In that light, the astrologer could see his face. And the astrologer was shocked. The stranger was Guru Nayak. The astrologer remembered all his past. When the astrologer was young, he had quarreled with this Guru Nayak and had tried to kill him. He had stabbed Guru Nayak with a knife and had pushed him in the well and left him to die. The astrologer thought that Guru Nayak was dead. So out of fear, he had to leave that village. He came in another city, changed his appearance and became an astrologer. This was the past of the astrologer, but he was living under the burden of the thought that he was the murderer, a killer. He had killed Guru Nayak. But Guru Nayak was alive. He was saved by a passerby. And now this Guru Nayak was searching a person who had tried to kill him. He did not recognize the astrologer. He did not understand that astrologer himself was that person. The astrologer very cunningly called Guru Nayak by his name and told about the things in the past. Guru Nayak was surprised to hear it. How could the astrologer know about his past? But then he thought that it was just because of the power of astrologer. Then he asked the astrologer, "When shall I get the man who tried to kill me?" The astrologer himself was that man, but he very cunningly told Guru Nayak, "You will never see him because he had died 4 months ago. He was crushed under a lorry." The astrologer cunningly advised Guru Nayak to go back to his village immediately. Otherwise, there was a great danger to his life. He also told him not to come there again. By telling this, the astrologer rescued himself from Guru Nayak's revenge. The title of this story is An Astrologer's Day. What is the significance of this title? Why this title is given? You know, the astrologer was carrying a load of guilt on his mind. He was thinking that he had killed Guru Nayak. But when he saw that Guru Nanak was not dead, he was alive, the burden on his mind was removed. He felt relieved, felt tension free. He understood that he was not a killer, and he became very happy on that day. The day was special for him. So the title, An Astrologer's Day, is very significant. After coming home, the astrologer told his wife about his own past, about Guru Nanak, how he felt relieved of the burden. But his wife was unaware of all these things in the past. She did not know anything. She was only surprised. This is the story. And what can you learn from this story? The moral of this story. The moral of this story is that we must be responsible about what we have done. We must accept the things. We should not run away from our mistakes. Students, I hope you have understood the story very well. You will have no problem to solve the activity sheet on it. It is a homework for you. Take a new notebook for English and solve the activity sheet given. The homework will be given on each lesson, so keep your notebook ready. After that, watch the episode of Malgudi Days, which is based on the same story. The link of the episode is sent for you. So do watch and enjoy. Thank you.